From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. Here comes a return from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he'll work this into the red zone inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. That's complete to Jeremy Rucker. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Murray on 3rd down. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and 7. They'll run it here with Saquon. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Alex Singleton there on the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he will have the Seahawks first down, I do believe. Gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
That's another Seahawks.
They'll go play action with Nix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Here we go, here we go.
Nix now on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. Trap 60, trap 60. Hup.
Throwing, Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Seattle. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the move past the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On 3rd down, Murray. A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Shaq Barrett. And the Cardinals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
I wouldn't say that's a very conventional call on 1st and 10. I'm not exactly sure what kind of yardage they were expecting to get. Maybe surprise the defense. They got a little bit, but they got a lot of work left to do here on 2nd down.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. Donovan Peoples-Jones back to return. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Seahawks 7, Cardinals 3.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see if we come out with a hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
3rd and 9. Moore going in motion. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Elijah Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. The return starts from the 5. Now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
third down. They'll set up to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Let's go.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Hodgins. And he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Bait snap for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Seattle. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Murray. That's caught. It's Bucky. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates. On first down, it's Murray. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Again, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's an Arizona first down. Murray's going to throw again. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw again is Murray. in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Murray. And he'll finally eat this one. He'll go down. They got him in the backfield.
Quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the first down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield, past the sticks, and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
Play action now. It's Nix. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
At their own 30-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Finish.
Murray now to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Murray. A pass pulled in by Irving. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a second down throw for Murray. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will score. Game on. Elijah Moore Touchdown, Arizona. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Come on, set.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They face second down and 7.
70 Lions. Set. 18 run. 18 run.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, second and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Strong running there, inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. So, a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. From the gun, it's Murray. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. And He's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense.
Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. And the Seahawks force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go.
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team.